Hi. Is anybody there? Nobody here yet. Just me talking to myself. So I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll put on some perfume while I'm waiting. I forgot to do it a splash while I'm waiting. Hi, Ian. Forgot to put my splash on. It's not me, not Saturday night, unless I've got a bit of splash on. It's Paco Rabanne, in case you want to know. Hi, Nathan. I love Paco Rabanne. I know it's supposed to be an aftershave, but I don't care. I just like the scent. Hi, June. Oh, it's nice. I don't know whether you ever smelled Paco Rabanne. Yeah, smell. Have a smell. Gorgeous. Oh, it's nice. Happier. Where's my costume? Oh, I don't do Halloween. Pagan. Don't do pagan rituals. I'm weird like that. No pagan rituals. Yeah. Hi, Chrissy. Hi, Ginger. Well, hello. Hello, Mr. Trevor. Hello, hello. You're popping in, popping out, and shaking it all about. Have you got your costume on? You're complaining because I've not got my costume on. Oh. Hi, Chris. Hi, Connie. Hi, Kim. Hi, Christina. Hi, Sandra. You've got your costume on, have you, Trev? That's wonderful. Hiya, Jane. Hiya, Enid. Woo. Oh. Hi, everybody. Hi, Connie. Hi, Ella. Whoever I've missed. How's things going? Please don't ask. It's going like a snail. That's what it's going like. And it's bugging me. So I wasn't in a very good humour this week. Hi, Pauline. Yes. I got a bit peed off in the middle of the week because my buyers came round wanting to measure up. I thought, yes, curtains or whatever. I won't be mean. I'll let them come. Yeah. No. They came and they measured every single room. They even measured the downstairs toilet. Then they started asking me where the chimney breast was. Hello, it's not been here since 1960 something. That's where the chimney breast is. Gone. Yeah, the Yanks are always late, yeah. You're home and you're trying to recuperate, are you? Oh, right, okie dokie. I know you've had a bit of a ropey time, haven't you, recently? Yeah. Oh, dear. Hi, Trish. Hi, Karen. Am I ready for the lockdown? No. Hi, Joanna. I'm not ready for the lockdown at all. I don't want to know. Sick of it all. Sick of it all, yeah. Yes, they did wear face masks. Yeah, they measured in the toilet. What are they going to do in the toilet? Are they measuring up for lino or floor covering? What are they measuring for? Oh, dear me. And then after that, the doorbell rang and a bloke walked in. And I'm like, can I help you? And he goes, hi, Emily. And I goes, I'm not Emily. He said, well, Emily's bought this house, hasn't she? I said, Emily has not bought this house. Not yet. He says, I've come to give you an estimate for the roof. I said, I'm sorry, I don't know anything about that. I was fuming, absolutely fuming. My son said, they've no right. Shouldn't have let them in. I said, well, I was being polite. Yeah, we go back in lockdown again. Not that he bothers me much because I'm never going out anyway. But it might affect me moving and stuff like that, yeah. Hi, Granny D. You're having some Halloween fun? Well, I'm the party pooper. I'm the Grinch. You can all have fun for Halloween, but I'm the Grinch. I presume she will. I haven't spoken to her this week. So, yeah, Chris, I presume she will. have the kids out again. I don't know. Although my niece is a head teacher and her kids are in next week, so I don't know. I don't know whether it affects the kids. Oh, the trick-or-treaters were out wandering around out here, but I went to the chip shop, so I wasn't around when they were knocking on doors. I deliberately went out to the chip shop and stayed out for a while. Yeah. I'm a misery. I don't believe in Halloween. Yeah. The kids weren't particularly dressed up. Oh, they're staying open, are they, Karen? Yeah. Yeah, well, my niece's school stayed open. Ooh. Oh, I've lost my back scratcher. What annoyed me more when that guy come prancing in, wanted to measure up for a roof, he didn't have a mask on. I was fuming. Oh, thank you. My niece did my roots again today, even though they weren't that bad. I was depressed this week, so I wanted my hair done. You know, it's like ladies. Well, maybe guys as well. No, what would you do when you open the door and somebody walks in? I'm like, oh, excuse me. Excuse me. I'm livid. I was on the phone to the estate agent. I'm livid, I'm mad. No, I get them off eBay. I don't make them myself, Trish, no. You haven't unloaded the car yet? Oh, dear. I don't blame you. Leave it there. As long as you live in a nice neighbourhood where they won't go to pinch everything out you. I'll send Mr. Fiber out and he can do it for you. Tell him you'll make him a drink if he goes out and unloads the car for you, yeah? Yeah. This week just put me off. It just did. You know, I haven't been packing stuff up this week because I just lost the will to whatever. Yeah. Ah, dear. The woman said to me, we're hoping to be in by Christmas. I thought, Christmas? I'm hoping to be in by my birthday. Never mind about Christmas. I've got my worker bee with I Love Manchester. Yeah. I'm supporting Manchester. Oh, nearly lost my hook. I actually did. Yeah, the boat runner. Famous Trev. Love of my life. Yes. Where's Miguel? Not here today. No Shad, no Miguel. What's going on? Yeah, we all hug Trev. He's very huggy. Never seen him, but I presume he's very huggy. Are you nice and huggy, Trev? I've only ever seen his hand once on a video. So I'm just presuming he's a nice huggy person. Nathan's on here. Yes, Jane. Nathan's here somewhere. He was one of the first people on. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah. Oh, you're fugly, are you? No, you're not. You're cuddly. You've got to be cuddly, Trev. Is Kelly on? Not as yet. No, not as yet. Miguel was not sure he would get here. Why? Where is he? What's he doing? Oh, hi, Shad. Why, where's Miguel? Jill, where's Miguel? Because he's not sure. I've got my crochet, see, got my crochet. Although I've not really been in the mood. I've been in the mood for throwing something at somebody this week. I've been... Then after all the shenanigans on Tuesday with the buyers and stuff, my neck was killing me because like they cancelled my chiropractor appointment on me. So I took a muscle relaxer. I think I woke up on Thursday. Yeah, my pinched nerve is driving me potty. Hi, Cynthia. Yeah, they cancelled my chiropractor appointment on me. So I've got to go now on the 9th of November. So, hi, Jane. So I was a bit peed off, but I mean, like, oh, hi, Ethan. But you can't help being ill, I suppose, yeah. Can you have one of what? What have I missed, Ian? What have I missed? Oh, my muscle relaxers. It doesn't knock other people out. It just knocks me flying. Who acts like you don't exist? Who are we talking about? Hope it's not me, Jill. Yeah. Oh, dearie me. Do you know, I've never taken so long to crochet a virus shawl in all my life. I've usually got them rattled off by now. But this one's going so slowly. I hope you're not talking about me, Trev. Oh, right, yeah. I've just got to say, I don't bother what's in everybody's wallet. As long as there's a bit in my wallet, I'm fine. Yeah. It's one thing I've never wanted. Other people's money. Unless I've earned it, of course, yeah. But no. Yeah, I'm just not... I'm not the begging variety. There's a lot of them on here, isn't there? Naming no names, but you all know who we mean. You went outside to pet all the animals. Ooh. Oh, thank you, Trish. Yeah, they're a pleasant bunch in here. I've got to say that. In all honesty, they're a very pleasant bunch. Yeah, I think we've got the creme de la creme that come on here. I'm not saying that we don't have Granny D's and on Jill's. Yeah. Well, hello, Miguel. Hello. Have I changed my clock? Yeah, I changed it back here. Oh, well, one of them isn't changed. Yeah. You've got 3 squirrels that you feed. We've got Isaac, he feeds the pigeons, yeah. Oh, God, we've got locked down again. I know. It's not right, is it, Trev? He's here. Miguel's made it. Yay! I was told you would be missing in action. Oh, a late squirrel raid, Michelle. Right, okay. Yeah, Trish was just saying it's a pleasant group. I said it's a pleasant group in your group as well, in the squirrels, isn't it? And in Jill's group. There's lots of pleasant groups around. We try to make them all pleasant, yeah. We don't like drama, do we, folks? No. Did somebody pinch your nerve? I hope they've given it you back again. You may doze off, right? Okay, we shall excuse you if you nod off, Miguel. Hi, Dina. Yes, our regulars are a great bunch. I'm sure they can all pat themselves on the back because they're all a great bunch. There's no drama. We don't have any drama in here, do we, Jane? No. We do not. Oh, you've got another X-ray. Well, you know, my chiropractor cancelled on me, Miguel, so I've got to go on the 9th now. So I've still got my neck ache. It's not as bad actually as it was, but I'm still a bit dizzy when I move my head around. Yeah. Oh, you're on the sleeves now. I'm still on this blinking. Oh, you're going to a neurologist on the 9th. Well, I'm going to a chiropractor on the 9th. Yeah. Oh, dear. Yeah, it'd be a good idea, that, Shad, wouldn't it? Getting some kids walking the plank. Oh, you're mingling with a couple of gay Frankensteins. Well, have fun. Yeah. Yeah. There were some kids knocking about. They were sort of dressed up, but there was a daddy dressed as a shark. Yeah. I passed him on my way to the chip shop. He said hello to me, but I had no idea who he was because he was dressed as a shark. Obviously, he knew who I was because I was on my scooter. Everybody recognises me because I drive past on the scooter, but I don't know who half of them are. I just say hello. Just being polite, you know. It's best to be polite, isn't it? Go, hey there, as if you know them all. Safe from the lurking bogeyman. Yeah, I was, because I went to the chip shop instead. I had to eat my fish. I had haddock tonight. Haddock, it was very nice. Trev's got a party boat, yeah. Don't tell anybody, it's the love boat, really. Did anyone see Queen's Gambit? No, I didn't. Yeah. Thank you, Dina. I watch very little TV, really. I'm just waiting to get my TV sorted out so I can watch my YouTube videos, because I am so far out of touch with everybody's that I just need to. Yeah, it's the same one. I'm still doing it. I'm so slow. Really slow with it. Oh, that's good, Dina. You made 100. It's what is it called? It's called Boho Spirit. Boho Spirit. And the colour is Breeze. Yeah, it was £3.25 a ball, but that was from Lollies, and I think it's a bit dearer if you go somewhere else. Yeah, I didn't have chips because I tried to keep my weight down and I tried to keep my carbs down. So I just had the fish. Oh, was Isaac coming? Have I missed him? Where's Isaac? Sorry if you came in, Isaac. I can't see you. If you're here, hello. You got another pumpkin order? They're a bit late, aren't they, with Halloween? Yeah. Oh, I'll be glad when 2020's over. I just hope that 2021's a bit better. I mean, apart from COVID, this year's not been bad. It's just been a downer for everybody, hasn't it, really? Oh, it's fall decor. Yeah, we don't go bonkers over here for things like that, yeah. I guess we are more reserved. We are British, of course. Yeah. No, I don't do Halloween. All Hallows Eve, don't do it. It's the day when all the ghosts or something are supposed to come out and haunt you, aren't they? Day of the Dead or something. That's what it really starts off as. All this pumpkins and trick-or-treating, I don't know where all that came from. Wasn't in my vocabulary when I was growing up. What am I crocheting? I'm crocheting still the same virus shawl I was doing about 4 or 5 weeks ago. I am still doing it, yeah. Yeah, no, I don't like Halloween. It's not my thing. I think Christmas is cancelled this year as well, by the sound of it. Well, it is in our house anyway, because we're all scattered. Normally we make the effort, to all get together at Christmas, but, I've got my sister-in-law's in Devon at the moment. One of my nieces is in London. Hopefully I'll be in Fleetwood. And hopefully my son will be on his holidays. So, Mr. Fiber's got apnea. I've been had a machine for years. I've had it for, gosh, it must be about 12 years now. I wouldn't be without it, Jill. I wouldn't be without it. Changed my life, it did. It was terrible before I had a machine. I was falling asleep at work. Yeah, the virus show. Yeah, it's not nice, is it, being called a virus show? It probably had another name, It's just somebody christened it this. Right, have I got any? Trees and George. I'm not going to say what this is because it's a political joke and we don't do them on here. No, definitely not to tell you that one. Would cause a ruckus. Yeah, my oxygen levels are up to about 98 when I've got my mask on. It does make a huge difference. My son has one as well. It took them ages to diagnose him. They kept saying he was just snoring. But he wasn't just snoring, yeah. How am I doing, Jeannie? I'm doing okay, I suppose. Getting fed up of waiting for the house sale to go through. But apart from that, I'm fine. It just seems to be lingering on and on and on. Doesn't seem to be any end to it. Oh. China sells you everything for your front yard for every holiday, yeah. Gosh, you must have a lot of land, Miguel, if he's been mowing it since 8 o'clock this morning. Mind you, it's not 9 o'clock at night, is it, over there? I am never moving again. This is it. It's the first time I've moved in 52 years and I ain't doing it again. The stress of it. My hair's dropping out. I'm just feeling like a 90-year-old. Yeah. I look at my face in the mirror and I think, God, I've got more wrinkles than I had before. I've got less hair than I had before. It's stress, isn't it? It does all sorts to you. They say don't think about it, but it's hard not to. Yeah. National lockdown. Oh, I don't want to know. I won't be going out unless I go to the post office. I've got some stuff to post. put my good mask down somewhere. I remember thinking I'll wash it, but I don't know where I put it. So I've got another one, but it's not very well fitting. So I'll just ask my friend who makes them to make me another one. She can post it to me. I'll PayPal her. You didn't have the right size spanner, did you not, Trevor? Oh, this was one ooh, can you see it? My niece bought me last year, I think it was. My dryer is clunking about, yeah. It's got dryer balls in it. And they're going clunk, clunk, clunk. Unfortunately, I'm going the opposite way, Sandra. I eat more when I'm getting stressed. I was looking around today because I've got no biscuits or anything because my niece has been doing my shopping for me. So I haven't got any biscuits or any cake, and I'm like, I want something to eat. I just wanted something sweet. And I didn't want to have chocolate because I've got my chocolate for later. Yeah. Oh, they made my son shave his beard off when he went in for his appendix taken out. And, he put a picture of him over his right. Who's this? Because my son's had a beard since Adam was a lad, yeah. But they said his mask thing wouldn't fit if he had a beard. You thought I had a man in there? You must be joking, June. Would I be on here if I had a man in here? No. No, man. Don't want one. Happy without one. Yeah, a man in my dryer. Yeah, it's the best place for him. Stick him in the dryer. Mm. No, the only men in my life are workmen that come. I don't want a fella. What do I want one of them for? Yeah, only Trev, yeah. I'm quite safe with Trev, yeah. No, they'll probably be workmen. You've missed us. Oh, that's very nice, Jill. That's very nice. You've missed everybody while you've been gone, have you? I never get to your live, so I can't really say anything much. But I'm sure all the people who go to your live have missed you as well, Joe. She was going after a man that was parked behind her. That's a bit brazen, isn't it? Just because a man happens to park behind you. What's she going to do? Go and knock on his window and say, "Excuse me, are you single?" No way. Ain't no man worth running after. Oh, God, she must be desperate, Miguel. Somebody's travelling through. Perhaps it's all she can get, somebody who's travelling through. She perhaps can't get one who lives there. Independently wealthy with no relatives, that'd be all right, wouldn't it, Jill? That's the kind of man I wouldn't mind. Oh my God, that is desperate. You'd be glad to know the man in my dryer's stopped now. That's desperation, that, Miguel. Sorry. Hi, Jeanette. Oh, it's gone ever so quiet now. That dryer's stopped. Now I've got plastic dryer balls with little spikes on that make a clanging noise when they go around, yeah. Oh, God, yeah. I know a few people who beg on here. I don't. Won't follow them anymore. So demeaning, isn't it? Your daughter's in a new home. No kids' food, dog food, no nothing. Oh, dear. Hope she can get to the shop soon. Oh, I'd have to be absolutely starving before I begged anybody for anything. I think I'd sit and starve rather than do that. It's just not my nature. I haven't got notified yet that I'm live, Jill. Usually tells me about an hour into my video. It tells me I've gone live. Oh dear. Oh my goodness me. Oh, it gets me down when people do that. We all have our troubles. We all have holes in roofs and holes in different things and things that break. You don't, you know. You just don't beg. It's demeaning. Or is it just me? My ear sometimes shuts off, but it only shuts off for a split second. That's bad enough. I would hate it to have. Thanks. I think I've got awful one like, yo. Yeah, when my ear switches off for a split second, you're like, ooh, what happened there then? It's done it quite a lot, actually. But it's only like a split second. It's kind of like a tinnitus. I blame it on, you know, listening to music too loud, when I was younger through headphones. Oh, thank you, Jane. Thank you, Trish. Yeah, I know somebody like that. Hi, Chris. I know somebody like that who spends money silly and then she's like, no money for medications, no money for food and stuff. And like she's been spending loads of money at Dollar Tree and things like that. And I'm thinking, don't be so stupid. Yeah. Oh my goodness, Sandra. No, thank goodness. No, my ear only shuts off for a split second. Really phases you though when your ears go. Yeah, you have to budget. You can't just blow your money silly when you get paid, can you? We could all do that, yeah? Not one spare tire. Yeah, I can believe that. My dad used to have a car that had funny tyres and you couldn't get them anywhere. He used to have to phone up miles because he had wide tyres on one of his cars. You couldn't get a tyre anywhere. Yeah, I mean, when we get our money, you know, you get your monthly money, we could all go crackers, couldn't we? We could all go, whoa, let's go and spend, woo, yeah. But we're not daft. We know that we've got to. My mum used to always say, make sure you pay your rent or your mortgage, whichever it is. Got your money for your, you know, your petrol, your heating, your whatnot, everything. Money for your food. Anything left is what you can spend. Yeah. Yeah, that's right, Connie. Everything that's left. You have to have enough money to one side to pay your monthly bills and everything. And the bit left over could get taken up by an emergency, yeah. I think we've all got to budget. Nobody's wealthy, that wealthy that they don't have to budget well. I don't know about everybody else on here, but I certainly have to budget. You know, I mean, I think a lot of people, except the very fortunate few, have to budget these days, yeah. But a lot of people don't know how to. They get their money for the month and they've kind of like spent it in the first 2 weeks. And then, you know, the last 2 weeks they've got nothing. And I'm thinking, well, you know, there's 4 weeks and you know that money's got to last 4 weeks. You know, why? Oh, that sounds nice, Chris. Homemade cinnamon rolls. It's funny, I was sorting through everything, you know, as you know, to pack up and stuff. And I thought, well, I don't bake anymore. I don't need baking trays and stuff like that. And my friend, she said to me, keep one. I said, what? She said, I want you to make me your fruit cake. And I went, I don't make the fruit cake anymore because I'm diabetic, like, and I can't eat things like that. And she goes, yeah, you can make one. I can eat it. Yeah, I used to have a little notebook and I wrote everything down in it that I had to pay out each month. And, you know, on one side I would put what money had gone into the bank, you know, for our wages and things. And on the other side, I would write out everything that had to come out, yeah, and any extra expenses. And then you take one from the other, don't you? Then you know what you've got left. You know, it's no good going crazy and buying loads of steak and stuff like that if your money only runs to potatoes, you know. It's yeah, I mean, you have to keep a little bit by, don't you, for emergencies, yeah. Ooh. But I can't understand how people live right up and over their budget each month. Yeah. I mean, over here now, there's talks about like shops won't accept cash anymore. They want you to do it with your card. Oh my goodness me. She sounds like a right scrounge, Miguel. Yeah, the money I had when my mum passed away, I used it to buy my ex out of this house. So I didn't, well, yes, I did see the benefit of it because I bought him out of the house, but I didn't have any money to spend, if you know what I mean. I still had a mortgage to pay. I'm more careful now than I used to be over wool and stuff because now, when I had to bag it all up and put it all in bags ready for moving, and I realised just how much I had got, and I thought this is just absolutely ridiculous. One person cannot use all this wool, yeah. So it stopped me from buying any. I haven't bought any. I haven't even looked at it. You know, it was good of me really to to look at it all piled in bags. You know, there's black bin bags, upon black bin bags upon black bin bags. And I'm like, this is just ridiculous. I mean, I gave absolutely a load away. Gave loads of it away. And I mean, a friend of mine took a load of the machine cones. Another friend of mine, she took all the oddments, and yeah, a load of it just went to friends and that. Crochet magazines I've been selling. I've only getting £1 for them, but it's better than nothing. Yeah, I need quite a lot of bits and bats, you know, for when I move, because you want new stuff, don't you, when you move? You know, it's all right taking most of it with you, but you like new bedding, don't you? Because I've got a new bed. I've ordered that. That's arrived. But I just like some new bedding, you know, to go on my new bed. You know, it's just me being daft, really, because I've got bedding. But I don't know why. And then there'll just be little bits and bobs that I'll need when I move, yeah. You know, it's expensive moving, yeah. Plus, I've had to save up. That's why I've been selling things on eBay, because I've been saving up to pay the, you know, the removal van. Little things like that you don't think about when you think, oh, I'm moving. You don't think how much it's going to cost for a removal van. So, oh, it's gone so quiet in here now. Now that my washer's stopped. And I can't have my music on, because you know what they're like. If you have music on here, they take your whole video off. It would be nice to have a little bit of music in the background. I've been listening to Alan Jackson this week. Yeah, the bills will find you, Trish, no matter where you go. You can't hide from bills. Although some people try, don't they? Yeah, you have to let me know if that works. I don't know how much they charge, Jill, on Amazon. No, I'm not buying any more yarn. Yeah, I think we're all trying to save Miguel, aren't we? You're not on your own there. Yeah. I'm going to have a big sale on Etsy when I move, you know, selling all the garments that I've got made up, because I'm not really going to be doing it, I don't think, anymore. We're definitely not going to do any more orders. I've had enough. My last couple of orders were just really, drove me potty. Yeah, we probably will be dead. You're right there, Shad. $35 a month. Oh, that's a lot. What happens if nothing sells? Yeah, I'm just going to get rid of all my garments and things that cost. I won't make anything for myself, but I mean, it's just stupid them being in boxes. Housework, what's that, Patricia? I do as little of it as possible. Especially with moving, I can't move anywhere. I've got a bed, I've got bags, I've got boxes, I've got, oh. And I still got to go into the garage yet to sort out my blinking buttons yet. You'd have to sell a lot, wouldn't you, to get that money back, Jill? Minding my eBay, I mean, I've made hardly anything on eBay because I've only been charging £1 like for my magazines, even though they cost me about £5 or £6 each just to buy. But I've paid one bill to eBay for £57, and I've just paid another one for £37. I haven't sold that much. Oh, that's a lot, Jill. I couldn't make that pay. I'm lucky if I sell one thing a month. My Etsy shop, I've always been crocheting more than I've been selling. That's why I've got such a build-up. That's why I'm just going to get rid of it all. So if any of you want John's designs, just wait while I move. Your chance to get a bargain. But I ain't doing any orders. Yeah, I had to cash my insurance policy to pay all mine before I retired, Trish. So now I've got to save up for my funeral. Otherwise, I'll be doing, well, it won't be me doing a GoFundMe, will it? Somebody will be doing a GoFundMe to pay for my funeral. Now I'm going to start making an effort to save up a bit. Yeah, because I cashed in my insurance policy when I was struggling. You don't think you'll ever need it, do you? You know, you don't think about funerals when you're in your 50s. Oh, stop it, phone. Yeah. I want a funeral. I won't be buried because there's nowhere to get buried over here. Land's at a premium. But still, it costs quite a bit of money to get cremated over here. Whew. Oh, God, I can't. You know, my eyes have gone funny since I've been. God knows what that is. I don't want to know the weather, thank you. I haven't got a web page anymore now. Hi, Anna. Well, I didn't vote because I'm in the UK, Chris, so I don't know where anybody else who's voted. Your neighbour's still mowing. He's making a good job of it, then. Perhaps he's making it into a bowling green or a billiard table. Did he see I'm a Survivor's Halloween prank? And they were saying there was something in the lake. Oh, you're going to get some neighbours, are you? There we go. I don't vote for anybody because I'm in the UK. Yeah, Leicester had everybody messing about doing a Halloween prank. Yeah. Even had Jamie in on it when she fell in the lake, yeah. I'd vote in the UK, obviously, but don't vote in the US. Oh, they're going to be third ball in a minute. Still not big enough. Did you finish your virus shawl off, Miguel? Or did you stop when you had your shoulder up? No, I never tell anybody who I voted for. Never do. Never after. Not even when I was married. I never told my husband who I voted for. And I never asked him who he voted for. Something that was unsaid. You don't enjoy it? Well, I'm not doing too bad with it. It's just... Yeah, I don't believe in parading the politics around like some people do. I'm not talking to you because you don't have the same politics as me, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, your vote's private. Of course it is, Sandra. I wouldn't dream of asking you. But all this stupidity, I'm not talking to you because you're voting opposite to me. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. If your friend votes different to you, then she's still your friend. It's just silly. Just silly. Silliness. It's like little kids. You feel like knocking their heads together, saying, stop being so bloody childish. Ooh, swore. My friend put a picture of her dog with his lion mane on. It was the same colour as him because it's the same colour as a lion, so it looked quite convincing, this big mane on the dog, yeah. Imogene, I don't know. Who's the father of Imogene's, the donkey's baby? Is it the Rogue Phantom in the lake? Oops, I forgot. Maybe Winkle. I thought he got done. Perhaps it was a stray that jumped over the fence. I'm getting fed up of doing this now. Time was I would sit and I'd crochet all night, but now I'm thinking I'm getting fed up with this now. Yes, I pulled it out to wash it, Sandra, and I don't know where I've put it. So it's just me being silly. I don't know where it is. Hi, Magali. I'm hoping I'll find it. It must be in the house. I must have put it down in the house somewhere because I always keep it in my pocket. No, religion and politics is something that we don't talk about. We can say we're going to vote, but we don't talk about politics. Yeah. I don't mind people saying, are you going to vote or not? But yeah, it's growing, but it's not there yet. It's got to be at least another ball bigger. I'm getting fed up now. Do Do you know, at one time I would have never got fed up with crocheting. I would have carried on. But now, no. Seen that hand? It's got like a wedding ring on it. It's all my brown spots have all joined up. I look like I'm married with a tattoo or something. The pink one behind me, I think it's the 5-point shawl, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's 5-point shawl. It was on a leaflet thing. I think it was Leisure Arts that did it. I think it's called the 5-point shawl. I can't find any of my patterns because, I've given away. Right, Anna. No, I don't think Isaac came in. I don't remember seeing Isaac. I see him on Facebook all the time with his pictures of his pigeons and everything like that, yeah. Well, it's called the 5-point shawl, yeah. Pizza or sandwiches? Always have to be sandwiches for me because I don't like pizza. I know my girl's going to shout at me because I don't like pizza. Pizza sandwiches. Yeah, I don't know what it's called. I'm sure it's called the 5-point shawl. Just let me see if I can find it. Woo. Anything else when I'm on live? Oh. Come on. Got the little circle going round and round and round. Oh, here we go. I didn't make that shawl, by the way. It was made for me. It's funny, isn't it? A lot of my shawls have been made for me by other people. Come on. 5-point shawl. This is a Google search. No. Showing me anything else. Oh, yeah. 5-point shawl by Nora Gogan or Gaugan, whatever she's called, from Ravelry. See if I can copy it. Copy. Oh, hello, everybody. Let me see if I can paste it in. That's what it is. Oh, a fried egg sandwich. Oh, that sounds lovely. I had fish and peas. I didn't have fish and chips. No, I had fish and peas, yes. I love my fish. Ooh. Yeah, it is the 5-point shawl pattern. It was lovely, my fish. It was haddock and it was in batter and it was lovely and hot and it was really crispy. I do love them. They're the best fish and chip shop I've been in. Yeah, I have coleslaw, yeah. I don't eat it much, but I do have coleslaw, yeah. I used to have a friend who put coleslaw on everything. Look at the steam rising off my flask. Ooh. Hot. Out of eggs, I think I've got about four eggs. I'm trying not to buy too much stuff, actually. I keep thinking, don't fill your fridge up. Don't fill your... I'm eating stuff out the cupboard. Coleslaw with fish? Oh, no. That's not an English thing. No, no. Mushy peas here with fish. No coleslaw with fish. No, no, no. What Miguel runs around squeezing all the chickens here. I've only ever eaten chicken eggs. I've never eaten duck eggs or anything else. You know, quail eggs, anything. I've only ever eaten chicken eggs. I'm not that adventurous. Coleslaw with chips. Chips as in English chips, you mean? No, I've never eaten any. I wish I was a bit more adventurous, you know, eating duck eggs or something like that. But I never have. Well, never knowingly had anything different. My quail's eggs are only about that big, aren't they? Little teeny little things. English chips, yeah. No, I don't like coleslaw with chips, no. I like coleslaw on salad. I like coleslaw on cold meat when you're having a cold meat sandwich. And I like coleslaw on a baked potato. Well, inside a baked potato, I should say. That's something I've not bought for ages, actually. Baking potatoes. No, I don't have coleslaw with fish and chips. No, no, no. No, 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 no. I think you can have coleslaw on the side if you order from KFC. But my side is always gravy. What are you going to make for your tea tonight, Miguel? Because you're saying gumbo would be nice. I've got fish tomorrow. Let's go again. What fish I'm cooking? Coleslaw and hamburgers? No, no, no. I don't like coleslaw, which is cold, going on anything which is hot. Oh, your kitchen's closed, is it right? You decided to shut the door on your kitchen today. Look at that. I don't know what chicken tenders are. What, the little bits of chicken or what? Are they like chicken nuggety things or what? No, mustard or ketchup on a hot dog. So when will you use your kitchen again? Chicken fingers. My kitchen never opens because I don't cook anymore. You'll use it tomorrow because you need to eat your breakfast. I quite like fish. I eat fish a lot. I haven't cooked anything properly from scratch for such a long time. You'll have an avocado for breakfast. Well, just so you don't have to muck your kitchen up. I used to cook all the time, Chris, but now, no. Well, there's only yourself to cook for. It's not much point. I used to always be making stews, soups, everything. I used to bake every single week. I used to make scones, fruitcake. But now I'm diabetic. Well, I can't eat it anyway. I don't like washing pans. That's my trouble. When you cook like potatoes and vegetables and something else, you've got all these pans to wash up. Ugh. Well, don't ask him, Jill. Just serve it. If he objects, just tell him you know where the kitchen is. My son and daughter-in-law cook all the time. So I'm hoping he'll take pity on me. Hope I get a few meals. Yeah, just sneak a few meals in and maybe he won't notice. You cut him down with his carbs. That happened to me when I was on my scooter coming back from the chip shop. It went off. It sounded like it was in my ear. It was that loud. It shut off my scooter. Right, not a bit of daylight out on me. So noisy. I hate bangers. They're evil. I like pretty fireworks, but I used to bake all the time. But when you live on your own, it doesn't seem much point. baking, especially now I'm diabetic. I used to love to make scones or scones, whichever you call them. I call them scones. Put them in the freezer. But then you have to remember to take them out, don't you? My family watch all the cookery shows going. But they do cook. I only made bread a couple of times and they were a disaster both times. I could have propped the door open with my bread. It was like bump, bump, bump. And I'm not buying a bread maker just for the amount of bread I eat. I stopped watching all these Great British Bake Off and stuff like that. Now, my scones used to be pretty nice and my sponge cakes were nice. Can't do pastry to save me soul. And I can do a cake. My pastry is always like lead. My mother was a dab hand at pastry. She made a lovely pastry. Well, she used to be in the Girl Guides, didn't she, when she was young? So I should imagine the Queen has cooked. Yeah. I don't know whether she cooks now, but I mean, she probably cooked years ago. No, if I was the Queen now, I wouldn't be cooking. I'd say, I'll have scrambled eggs today. Oh, I don't know. My pastry's like lead. I'm on the chocolate now. Yeah, she did a lot of things when she was in the land army, wasn't she? One time. She did a bit for King and Country, did our Queen. She drove a Land Rover as well in the war. Yeah, it's a chocolate snack. It's called Kit Kat. Kit Kat, have a break, have a Kit Kat. Yeah, I treat myself once a week with chocolate. No, she wasn't queen during the war. She was only princess. My incense is burnt out, actually. I did light one before you came, Chris. But I need to light another one now. Oh. I don't like pumpkin at all. Don't like pumpkin soup. I don't like pumpkin spice. Don't like anything. Pumpkin is a nothing to me. So you can keep your pumpkin pies and all that jazz. Yeah. No, I don't even like pumpkin seeds. No, you can keep it. Oh, my girls don't like any of it. Don't like it. Oh, my computer said it's going to sleep. Not now. I got chocolate all around my mouth, like a little mucky pup. Pumpkin and sage soup. Ugh. I wish I could get some cannabis meds. Can't get them over here, mate. I could, I suppose. I stood on a street corner and got some illegally. Oh, heating pads, wonderful inventions, Chris. Absolutely wonderful invention. I don't know whether Miguel ever found his or not, but I've got my mum's heating pad. It's brilliant. It's just like a little square, really, like that. Tortilla soup? Why would you put bread in a soup? There. You eat some weird things, Miguel. No, I'm not standing on a street corner, swinging my handbag. Ice packs never do anything for me, except freeze my knees. You know, they tell you to put, ice packs on something. No, don't work with me. No, I don't like ice packs. I don't care. I'd rather have the pain and get frozen. marriage is kind of cold. Who knows? Yeah, well, I'm not married. Haven't been married for about, how many years? Probably near to 30 years now since I was married. I was married in 68 and I did 23 years, I think I did, something like that. Something like that. So I haven't been married for a long, long time. Can't do maths. The ice packs make my knees hurt. They don't do a thing. Yeah, I was married for 23 years. I stuck it out. I must have been a martyr or an idiot, one of the two. Oh, God, I'd jump through the roof if they put an ice pack on me. No, heating pad. Heating pad. That's my kind of physio. Yeah, you're married for life, Ian, in those days because you knew no better. I don't know how many young couples these days get married for life or whatever. Chicken broth, shredded chicken. Cilantro. What's cilantro? Is it coriander? No. Oh, I couldn't have done 40 years with him. Yeah, coriander, yeah. I'm not a lover of coriander. You've got 5 kids. Ah, blimey, Connie. That's one herb I'm not keen on. Coriander. I'm not keen on sage either. If you put too much sage in something. Ooh. You can borrow some kids. Borrow one for holidays, Chris. Give them back. When you've had enough of them, then you can pass them over again. Yeah, rent a kid, yeah. Yeah. Wow, got no messages. That's a change. Usually my phone's gone by now. Nobody loves me. Well, that was very thoughtless of him, Jane. I'm glad about this COVID, though it means my ex can't visit me. Kelly's very quiet these days. I don't know what's going on. I know she's been doing her online courses, but I've not heard from her. Oh, he's still mowing, is he? Blimey. Has he only got a little mower? Because he's going up and down that field very often. Hey. It's a ride-on mower. Well, how come maybe he just likes riding it. Maybe he's going round and round in a bloody circle. Surely he should have done it by now. How many times has he been round? He must have gone more than one pass on it now. What he needs is cows. Leonard Cohen, yeah, I've heard of him. He's either a comedian or a poet, I'm not sure which, but yeah, I've heard of him. Oh, keep freezing. Miguel wants goats. We'll be having a GoFundMe page in a bit for his goats. I need to. Right, look at that. Psoriasis, that. Driving me mad. Oh, it's itching. Itching and I can't get rid of it. Yeah, no, Sean Connery. I'm Bobby Ball. Yeah, Cannonball. Yeah, Manny was he 80 something? Sean Connery. Something like that, wasn't he? Oh dear, what's going on with me? I need something to put on that elbow to stop me picking at it. Put some antiseptic. He was 90, was he? I hate psoriasis. It gets on my nerves. Yeah, he was. I saw him a couple of years ago on the TV on an interview, and he was still nice, still handsome. Yeah, he did, didn't he? Such a nice voice. No, I didn't see him in that one, Trish. I only saw him in the Doctor, whatnot. I nearly said Doctor Who. No, he wasn't in Doctor Who. Doctor No, I think I was thinking of, yeah. My man was always Michael Caine. Ooh. Michael Caine and what's he called? David? Not David Bailey, David. Oh, can't think of his name. Oh, I tell you, I've been down in on a toboggan since I turned 50, Miguel. I'm going fast down that hill. Oh, God, a banger just gone off then. Can't think who that David was. It wasn't David Essex and it wasn't David Bailey. Can't think of his name. I used to like him. It's been downstairs. Who's been downstairs? Oh, yeah, well, you fell down the stairs, didn't you, Miguel? So, yeah, it has been downstairs for you, hasn't it, kid? Yeah. I like the way they always say 50s to 60s is middle age. There's not that many who live to 100 and 120, is there? So how come 50 and 60 be middle-aged? I mean, 45 is usually middle-aged, isn't it? But we don't think that, do we? You wouldn't think that 45 was middle-aged. David Tennant. No, it was a long time ago. Oh, he had lovely eyes. I'm just trying to think who he was now. Oh. Considering he was one of my heroes, you'd think I'd remember what he was called, wouldn't you? Oh, films. Yeah. No, one David Soul. I don't like him. No. Oh, God, I can't think of his name. No, it'll come to me one day. It'll come to me when I'm not looking. No, we don't want to see numbers above 50. I'm being 50. That's what I'm going to be. Right, let me see. Where's Google gone? Where's Google? Google. Where's Google? Oh, there it is, Google. Why is my Google telling me anything but? I don't like this phone. I've decided I don't like this phone. No, it's not telling me. Maybe I've got the name wrong. No, it's just telling me David Copperfield, David Niven. It wasn't him. David Bowie. Nope. No, I don't know what he's called now. Maybe I've got the David bit wrong. You think he stopped mowing? Whee! Yay! That's going to annoy me now until I remember what it was called. Probably not even called David. No, it definitely wasn't Burt Reynolds. Older than that. Older. No, it's being awkward. This phone is a pain in the nether regions. You've got it there, Jill. David Hemmins. Yeah, you've got him. That's who he was. Now I can't stop looking. It was David Hemmins. I thought he was gorgeous. My favourite of all time was a French actor called Alain Delon. He was gorgeous. I had a thing where I used to go and watch French films when I was learning French. Yeah, it was David Hemmins. That was it. I knew he was a David. He had beautiful eyes. Yeah. Another of my crushes was Ricky Nelson. Oh, God, he had lovely eyes as well. Beautiful eyes, Rick Nelson. I saw him in Rio Bravo about 100 times. No, not Elvis. No, you can keep Elvis. No. Never been a fan of Elvis. No, he was never one of my idols at all. No. I was more for the British boys myself, you know, the ones that are over here. The ones you've probably not heard of in America. You know, the Marty Wilde, Joe Brown. Not Cliff so much. No, I used to like the Heaven Brothers. But Rick Nelson, I used to think he was gorgeous. Ooh. Rick Nelson and Phil Everly. Yeah. They were two I liked. Well, at least we can't say to Miguel, don't fall down the hole in the floor now, can we? Because he's had it mended. Yeah, I just thought he was gorgeous, David Hemmings. Just something about his eyes. There were some good-looking blokes then, weren't they? You think of all the film stars that, like, you know, even like John Wayne and Roger Moore and people like that, when they were young, they were so gorgeous, weren't they? Yeah. They don't have such nice looking. Well, I suppose they have Richard Gere. He was nice when he was younger, wasn't he? And then there's always, oh Lord above, Paul Newman. He was gorgeous when he was young too. But when they get older, they can't help it, can't they? We all go off when we go older. Oh, you're back now. We're glad to know you didn't fall down any holes. We're talking about film stars, how they were really handsome back in the day. Today's film stars don't seem to be that handsome anymore. Unless it's just me being picky. You had a thing for Abe Lincoln. Oh, God. Yeah. Some of the films today, I can't watch them. You know, they're all gore and people chopping heads off. And, oh, no. Yeah. When I was younger, it was all like Calamity Jane and Kiss Me Kate and Seven Brides for Seven Brothers and stuff like that. I liked all that sort of thing. But now I'm hard pressed to find a film I like. Yeah. Yeah, things were implied, you know, they always had twin beds, didn't they, even though they were married, yeah. I used to watch all the Doris Day films and everything. Yeah. I don't like all this kapow and kicking and chopping heads off and scaring people. I don't like any of that. I'm old-fashioned. Old-fashioned. I don't like any modern movies, really. The only modern movies that I sort of like are the ones that are made more for children. You know, yeah, one of our channels does the black and... Oh, I hate zombies. Oh, ugh. Like that Living Dead thing. What's it called? That thing that comes on? Walking Dead or something. Oh, no. I can't not watch that. That's horrible. Yeah, I quite like musicals, yeah. I used to like the films, that had Barbara Streisand in and things like that. Thoroughly Modern Millie, Annie. I've not heard of Vertigo. I've got it, but I've not heard of it. No, I honestly used to like you say, Seven Brides for Seven Brothers and Calamity Jane and stuff like that. Yeah, Sound of Music and Knobs and Broomsticks, yeah. I remember my brother taking me to see Kiss Me Kate when I was only young, and it was the first time I'd ever seen anything in 3D. And this was it. It was a modern version of The Taming of the Shrew, by Shakespeare. And she was throwing fruit and stuff at him, and it was coming at the screen. And my brother kept having to push me up because I was under the seat because I thought it was coming to hit me. And he kept saying, "It's on the film, you silly thing. It's not going to hit you." But I was like, whoop, whoop, every time she threw something. Yeah, I can still watch things like, Fred Astaire and Frank Sinatra and those things, and, Dean Martin and stuff. I can still watch all of those, yeah. Yeah, something about them. The kids today want scary and gory and all stuff like that, and I think it's awful. It's no wonder everybody's violent these days with what they're watching. Oh, I've got an itch. Yeah, people had more class, didn't they, back then? Well, film people acted as though they got more class. I'm not saying they really did, but, Yeah, I like Marilyn Monroe in that Some Like It Hot and things like that. And I still like that one where they were Tony Curtis and that were pretending to be females, in a band because they were being chased. Marilyn Monroe was in that one, weren't they? Some Like It Hot, that's it, yeah. Yeah, Katharine Hepburn on Golden Pond, that was really good, yeah. I can't think of any movies today that I think, oh, that was really good. I like things like Steel Magnolias, Fried Green Tomatoes, things like that. They just don't make all that anymore. Yeah, there's quite a few films I really liked. I've still got some I haven't watched yet. I've got like all the Downton Abbey ones. I've got to watch all of them. I never watched it when it was on the TV, so it's all new to me. Yeah, there's quite a lot of things I like. Oh, blimey. Kim Novak. No, I don't watch many films, to be quite truthful, Sandra, really, because a lot of them I don't like, these modern ones. My son and daughter are avid movie watchers. They watch all sorts. I find it very difficult to sit still through a movie. I have to get up and walk around, and I get bored halfway through. oh, excuse me. Yeah, the ones I've watched recently have been like British films, like the Marigold Hotel and things like that. But you may not have them in America because I think, they're British films. The best Marigold Hotel. Oh, I love anything by Agatha Christie. I've watched them all millions of times over. She's always on. She's still on the TV now. We've had different Miss Marples. We've only had the one Poirot, except for the film when there was a guy in it. He wasn't very convincing, those Poirot. David Suchet, to me, is Poirot. But I do like the Miss Marples. So my favourite of all was, what was she called now? Oh, gosh, can't think. The brain's gone. I spoke to Jack, what was he called? Jack Nicholson. He's so tiny. He's really small. He was at the premiere of Annie, and I was in the crowd at the front of Annie watching the people come and go, to the premiere. And he was so little. I couldn't believe how tiny he was. Peter Ustinov. No, he wasn't bad as Poirot. It's the other. Yeah, Joan, whatever she was a good one of Miss Marple. The first Miss Marple I saw was Margaret Rutherford. She was in the Miss Marple films, but they were so old, they were black and white. They were really old films, those. They still come on the TV now and again. There's been a few Miss Marples, though. So, but there's one I do like. I think it was called Joan. Quite a few. There's TV series I watch mostly, like Midsummer Murders and things like that. I must have watched all of them about 3 times over. You probably have all different things in America. And of course, everybody watches MASH, no matter how many times it's been on. We all watch MASH. Must have watched all of them 10 times each at least. Every now and again I get excited because I find there's an episode I haven't seen before. Ooh. Yeah, MASH was. I think everybody. I don't know anybody who didn't like MASH. We used to never miss an episode. We used to be glued to it. Everything stopped for MASH. I'm going back to like the 60s, 70s when it was on at first. Joan Hickson, that's the one. Yeah, Hot Lips Houlihan. What's she called? Sweater or something. She's still around. She must be getting on though now. My favourite was Alan Alda. I thought he was really gorgeous. He's still handsome now. He must be about 80 now. Radar O'Reilly. Happy Days. Yeah, I didn't watch Happy Days so much as... I think I used to watch The Fonz as well. Yeah, Scott Baio, yeah. He was in Happy Days, wasn't he? Loretta Swit, that's the one. I think she's still around. She's probably one of the only ones who is. Alan Alda's still here, isn't he? I think most of the others have all gone now. Yeah, Scott Baio. I used to watch him when he was in Dick Van Dyke as well. He was in some, like a doctor medic program. He was in that with Dick Van Dyke. Dick Van Dyke's about 90 now, isn't he? God. Golden olders are all around. The only thing I didn't like Dick Van Dyke in was Mary Poppins. I liked the film, but his accent was terrible. He's supposed to be a Cockney. It was awful. Terrible accent. It's still hot, still steam coming off of it. Look at that, still steam coming off it. After what, 2 hours? Still red hot. Little House on the Prairie. I used to watch the other one. What was it called? Oh. The guy was in it who used to be in Bonanza. Michael something or other. That wasn't Little House on the Prairie, was it? What was that one called? That was like a Little House on the Prairie type of film. But it was the one who used to be in Bonanza, the good-looking one. What's he called? Michael something or other. He died quite young. What, Wuthering Heights, yeah? Father Murphy. I used to watch Father Down. Michael Landon, that was the one. He was a gorgeous-looking boy. He died very young, wasn't he? Wasn't that old when he died. Yeah, I used to watch that other one, Father Dowling Mysteries, was it called? Yeah, that guy used to be in Murder, She Wrote, didn't he? And he used to also be in Charlie's Angels, I think, didn't he? Yeah, I used to watch that, Charlie's Angels. Murder, She Wrote, watched all of them. All things I used to write. Oh, I used to watch Perry Mason. And we all used to watch Dr. Kildare, didn't we? He was so handsome, Richard Chamberlain. Oh. I was heartbroken when I found out he was gay. He was my heartthrob. Richard Chamberlain. I mean, he's about 80 now, I think, Richard Chamberlain. Oh, the Rockford Files, yeah, Jim Rockford, yeah. Was that James Garner, wasn't it? The Angela Lansbury and the Murder, She Wrote, yeah. They don't make things that you can remember. Like, everybody knows when you're talking about things like this. Everybody knows who you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, I was heartbroken when I found out Dr. Kildare was gay. Yeah, you can't think of anything now that people go, oh, yeah, I always watch that. Apart from The Simpsons, of course. But did anybody used to watch soap? I was addicted to soap, it was called. Yeah, I did watch Gilligan's Island. Love Boat. We all watched Love Boat, didn't we? But now you can't think of anything that you would watch. I used to like Mary Tyler Moore when she used to be in those that series, didn't she? Where she was living in a flat somewhere in New York. Soap was so funny. It was just a send up, wanted from start to finish. Your youth heartthrob, who was Ben Casey? No, mine was Dr. Kildare. Thought he was gorgeous, yeah. But, can you name one that's like around now that you would think of, oh, I can't miss it. It's so wonderful, I can't miss it. I can't think of anything. In modern ones that's going to stand the test of time. Like, you can put any of these old ones on and we all would watch it, we all know, yeah. Yeah, everything's rubbishy now. Yeah. We didn't have a TV until I was a teenager, yeah. Even then, there was only like one channel for a long, long time, BBC. Then Granada came, which was like the forerunner of ITV. My son used to watch Friends, yeah. Oh, yeah, Fantasy Island, we did used to watch that. Yeah, there was some good series then, a really good series. He tried to cook and we're distracting you every now, talking about Fantasy Island, yeah. Yeah, I used to watch that. With a moustache, Tom Selleck. He used to ride around in that red sports car that wasn't his. Can't think what he was called. Tom Selleck. And of course, we all watched the A-Team, didn't we? I can't think what Tom Selleck used to be in. Oh, yeah, Ricardo Montalban. Magnum, that's the one. Magnum PI. He used to ride around in his employer's car, red car, didn't he? I used to have the butler in that. Yeah, there was all sorts of things I used to watch. Mr. Higgins, yeah, that's the one. He was so funny. Straight face, wasn't he? So funny. But I mean, all these, as you say, I can't think of anything I would like to watch these days. I watch the old ones, yeah. I have them on like a, we call it Sky here. It's like a cable channel thing. And we have quite a few channels that just do repeats and stuff. We have one called Forces TV, and that puts on some really old, um, funny things from years and years back that you haven't watched for a long time. And my dad used to love Sergeant Bilko, if you remember him. He used to absolutely love that, my dad. Yeah, I very rarely watch any modern movies, unless they're meant for children. I will watch them then. But I certainly don't like scary ones and bloodthirsty ones and stuff like that. I don't like any of them. Yeah, you used to wait, didn't you? Oh, can't go anywhere. We can't do anything. Such a thing's on tonight. Yeah. And you wouldn't go anywhere, would you? And your mates wouldn't go anywhere either, or they'd come round to yours, or you'd go round to theirs, and you'd all sit there watching. I haven't watched a lot of Shirley Temple. I don't know why, because she was kind of like my era, really, wasn't she? But I suppose we didn't have a telly back then. Got a sharp bit on my tooth. Every time I chew something, I chew inside my mouth by accident. I'm going to get a dentist when I move. Amos and Andy. Oh, my goodness. That's going back some. Amos and Andy. Gosh. We'll be on to Laurel and Hardy in a bit, won't we? My dad loved all of Laurel and Hardy's. Didn't matter how many times he saw them, he would still laugh and laugh and laugh. Even when he had dementia, if you could find something like that for him, he used to laugh and laugh. Laurel and Hardy. We used to have tapes and we used to put them on for him because he couldn't remember how to work the tape recorder. So we had to put them on for him and he would sit and laugh and laugh. Hi, Lydia. No, I was never into Game of Thrones. I don't know why. Never even bothered trying to watch it. It's just, I don't know. You either start off watching it or you don't. Oh, yeah, William Shatner, yeah. Before he got all fat. Yeah. Carol Burnett. Was she the one who used to do Lamb Chop? No, she wasn't, was she? Did anybody used to watch Rowan and Martin's Laughing? Goldie Hawn and all them? That bloke with the helmet on that used to part the grass and say, very interesting, but dumb. We used to watch that every week. Oh, it's Shari Lewis with Lamb Chop, yeah. I used to love that Rowan and Martin's Laughing. Rowan and Martin's Laughing. Used to be on every Saturday night, that. I used to love it. Goldie Hawn used to open all those doors and Goldie Hawn used to poke her head out and she never got it right. She used to always get her lines wrong. Yeah, Mr. Ed. We all watched Mr. Ed, didn't we? Yeah, Lamb Chop. I really loved that Lamb Chop puppet. Yeah, it was Mr. Ed, and then there was that other one that was like a Martian, like a green thing. I don't know what that was called. My son used to watch. Yeah, Ruth Buzzy. Joanne Worley. When she used to smack everybody over. Was it Ruth Buzzy that used to wear the hairnet and she used to smack everybody with a handbag? And Joanne Worley used to be. If anybody's watching this who doesn't know what we're talking about, I think we've all gone crackers. Yeah, Lily Tomlin. Yeah. Oh, it was good, good. Yeah. Carol Channing had that puppet thing, I think, didn't she? No, that was Shari Wilson, wasn't it? Carol Channing, she was a comedian, I think. My favourite Martian, was that the one with that green thing? My favourite Martian. You like Mae West? Come up and see me sometime. She was one of the first peroxide blondes, wasn't she, Mae West? Yeah, she was on Broadway, but she was a bit of a comedian as well, wasn't she, Carol Channing? I knitted my son a lamb chop puppet. He had it for ages. Don't know what happened to it. We had it for a long, long time. I've still got the pattern somewhere. We all watched Beverly Hillbillies, didn't we? I bet you can all sing the song, can't you? Granny with a cement pond. She'd have all these critters, didn't she, living in the cement pond? Ah, sharp tooth is giving me chips, chunking into my lip. Yeah, I think we've all decided that TV from a while ago was much better than TV now. We'd be really bad critics, wouldn't we? There's a program over here called Gogglebox, and they film people in their own houses watching TV programs and what they say and stuff like that. And I haven't watched it, but I believe it's funny. Yeah, we had better TV back then. Now it's just all game show. I hate game shows with a passion. And over here in the UK, we have game shows after game shows after game shows. You can't get away from them. Yeah, Petticoat Junction, yeah. Your great Aunt Ella was just like Granny. Hi, Rebecca. Yeah, I wonder if in 10 years' time we'll be saying what shows we like from 2020. I don't think we will be saying that many. You know, things like Love Island and the talentless X Factor, where you cringe when people come on because they're making such fools of themselves. Oh, it makes me want to cringe and say, oh, who told you you were good? Why'd you come on and embarrass yourself? You can't sing your way out of a paper bag. So embarrassing. I mean, somebody somewhere must tell them they're good. Otherwise, they wouldn't come on, would they? Oh, the Kardashians, I can't stand that. They're just famous for being famous, aren't they, the Kardashians? They've not got any talent between them. Yeah, all these reality shows, I can't be coping with them. All this, I'm a celebrity, get me out here, and all this lot. I'm a celebrity. None of them are any celebrities. You've never even heard of half of them when they're real B-listers or even C-listers. Oh, reality TV, it's a load of, yeah, isn't it? I don't watch any of it. Love Island and all this lot. It's kind of immoral, watching these people like flirting about with little bikinis on. I mean, what kind of thing is it setting for the youth of today? It's all right to hop into bed with somebody just because you're on the telly. Oh, Real Housewives. Bleh. All they're interested in getting the facelifts, aren't they? And oh, terrible. Oh, Last of the Summer Wine now, that stood the test of time, wasn't it? If you don't get that in UK, in the US, I mean, they probably wouldn't understand it really because it's a lot of Yorkshire, isn't it? But Dad's Army. My dad loved Dad's Army. And that, Are You Being Served? They do get that in America. Are You Being Served? Yeah. Mrs. Slocum. But I mean, some of the shows that we had back then, they wouldn't be able to show them now because they weren't politically correct, were they? That Alf Garnett, things like that, and Love Thy Neighbour. They wouldn't be allowed to be shown anymore now. Yeah, The Good Life, yeah. Yeah, they wouldn't let Alf Garnett come on television now. Oh my goodness me. He was definitely not very PC, was he? Yeah, All in the Family was the American version, I think, of what we were talking about with Alf Garnett, yeah. It definitely wasn't politically correct at all. Keeping Up Appearances, yeah. We had that, and we had the Live Birds, didn't we? Do you remember Boys from the Black Stuff if you're in the UK? About a gang that worked on the tarmac. Yeah, Ab Fab. See, they're all great shows, yeah. Yeah, political correctness has stopped a lot of the humour because you're scared of making a joke anymore now in case you're upsetting somebody. Yeah, on the buses and things, yeah. Hyacinth Bouquet, yes, with their slimline white telephone. Yeah, I mean, now it must be so difficult to write a series because you'd be thinking, oh, if I say that, I'll offend somebody. If I say this, I'll offend whatever. It must be so difficult to write a script anymore. Now, Coronation Street, I've not watched that for donkey's years. I used to watch it when I was younger, but I went off it quite a long time ago. I don't like soap operas anymore now. They're not, oh, I don't know. I've got a hair across my face. Yeah. Yeah, when you think about it, you start writing a joke and then you think, I can't say that because it might offend this person. And then you start again with another joke and you think, well, I can't say that because it might offend that person. I mean, our comedians must be really stifled these days with what they can actually say. I've watched some of the celebrity roasts. I didn't see Dean Martin, no. Yeah, well, some of the people I used to watch and that, like we had Les Dawson and people like that who were comedians in the UK. They used to get away with murder. They wouldn't get away with it now. But it was funny. And I don't think anybody was offended by it. I had friends who were all different nationalities, and I used to say to them, are you offended by that? And they used to say, no, it's funny. It's just all these political PC people that say, oh, you can't say that anymore. You'll offend somebody that's coloured if you say that. And I'm thinking, well, they don't like being called coloured for a kick-off, so don't call them that. Yeah, the two Ronnies were funny, yeah. Yeah, like I say, it's sad that Britain, well, the world seems to have lost its humour. I've not seen anything really where I could have a good belly laugh, yeah. That was really, really funny. And I just absolutely howled. Yeah, Dave Allen was a bit close to the mark, wasn't he, at times? But he told jokes against himself, didn't he? He told jokes that mostly were religious, against his own religion. But now he wouldn't be allowed to, he wouldn't have an act anymore, Dave Allen. He wouldn't be allowed to talk about priests and everything and nuns and stuff. As I say, it's kind of all gone too far because now you can't have it's a long time since I've watched anybody and have a good belly laugh, yeah. Yeah, everybody's so politically correct, it's just not funny anymore. Yeah, I've seen some of the things he writes, George Takei. I thought there was somebody in the house and it was my stomach. It was going. He was talking to me. Irene used to say that when he was little and he was hungry. You say, I'm hungry. And I say, how do you know you're hungry? And you say, my tummy's talking to me. My tummy was talking to me then, but I don't know what he was saying. Sometimes it makes such loud gurgling noises, I wonder if there's somebody in with me. Yeah, some of the female comedians. I don't mind some of them, but sometimes they get a bit too talking about feminine things, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they took her off. The last time she was on TV on a live, they had to take her off because she was swearing and saying things too much. Apparently she didn't realise it was a live show. She thought she'd be bleeped. They had to take her off. They went to a quick interval and whizzed her off. Yeah, some of the female comedians, when they're talking about female bodily functions, you know, and I don't think it's that nice, really. Get a bit near, yeah. No, I don't find it funny when they're talking about stuff like that. You know, there's a limit to what the humour is, yeah. My dad used to like, what's she called? Dilys something or other. She was a bit like Joan Rivers, only kind of before her time. She called Dilys. She was always straight up and down. Hello, AJK. She was always making jokes about being thin. So she was Phyllis Diller, that was it. Yeah. Oh, Joan Rivers looked as though she'd been in a wind tunnel, didn't she, at the end? She was like, Phyllis Diller. My dad used to think she was funny. She used to have a husband called Thing, wasn't it, or something? Or Fang, was he called, or something? She was always talking about her husband. I don't know what it's called. Fang, was he, a Thing or something? Yeah. She always had like this big hair, didn't she? Like that kind of thing. And she was dead skinny. She always wore boots. I always remember that. Always wore little ankle boots. Yeah, Billy Connolly was funny, yeah. Yeah, you're right there. Comedians aren't funny when they get too vulgar. I never liked, oh God, what was he called? He was a Lancashire comedian. I never liked him because he was rude. Bernard Manning. He was always, yeah, Fang, that was her husband, wasn't it? Fang, she used to call him. Bernard Manning was a comedian and he was vulgar. He used to always make jokes about people that were, you know, if they were coming in late and stuff like that, and he'd make comments about them, making fun of people who had a disability and stuff like that. I did not like him at all. He wasn't funny. I used to just want to punch him because he was so rude. Right, you got to go, Trish. Okie dokie. I'll speak to you soon. Yeah, by the look of it, I'll still be here while Christmas, so I don't think you'll be missing me soon. I'm getting despondent now. I'm fed up of packing things away. I'm like, where did I put that? Where did I put this? Where did I put my coat? Where's my this? Where's that? Yeah. Now I've lost my mask, so I don't know what I've done with that. My friend will make me a couple more. Her masks fit me better. I bought one, but it doesn't fit at the front, really. It's a bit gappy. Bit gappy. Oh, Miriam Bargol, she's a bit near the knuckle at times, yeah. She can be there with her. Well, I know who you mean, whether you spelt it right or not, Lydia. I know who you mean, Miriam Margolyes, she's called. She lives in Australia now, I think. Oh, giddy, I'm not even had one of my tablets today either. Miriam, yeah, that's the one. Miriam Margolyes. Yeah, she lives in Australia with her wife now. Because she's been on a couple of those Australian things, like those detective things where there's lady detectives. She's been on a couple of those that are Australian. I watch a lot of Australian things. That Dr. what he's called, Dr. Blake. Watch that. Quite a few Australian things. Oh, I can't stop yawning. Yeah, she was in Harry Potter, wasn't she, I believe? I must be the only person breathing that's not watched any of Harry Potter's. Yeah, the one I've got has got like a metal strip inside the fabric, but it doesn't hold it close enough to my nose even when I squeeze it. But the ones my friend makes, she makes brilliant ones, and they really hold on properly. So I've asked her to make 2 more for me because I've lost one. I don't know where one went. It's in the packing somewhere. I'll find it. And then the other one, I remember taking it out of my pocket to wash it, and I don't know where it went. Yeah. Oh yeah, the good old days. Yeah. Yeah. I don't see how those completely plastic perspex see-through ones would work. Because, the germs could go up and under them, couldn't they? The ones that fit like plastic as well, like shield things, aren't they? It'd only work if somebody coughed in your face, wouldn't it? But wouldn't work if it went up under your mask, would it? Yeah, she's Australian now, isn't she? Yeah. Well, she's getting on a bit now. She must be in the 70s. Oh, she's terrible. It's not even midnight yet, and I'm yawning my little head off here. And I've got twitchy legs. Everybody else get twitchy legs? When you've been sat still for so long, your legs go all crawly, don't they? Yeah, all restless. You want to kick them out and wriggle them about. And ooh. Yeah, they're driving me nuts. Now I've got tights on. Don't usually wear tights, but I've got tights on because the trousers I have on are very, very flimsy. So I put some tights on underneath to keep me warm when I was going out, and now they're making my legs itch. Guys are in costume. No, I've not seen or read any Harry Potter yet. Yeah, I don't like those plastic things, yeah. Or Sarah Millican, yeah. Yeah, she's funny. She gets a bit near the knuckle at times, though. Oh, got itchy legs. It's driving me nuts. I shall smile sweetly and carry on. I hate restless legs. There's not much they can do. They can't give you anything really for restless legs. Just like move about. Mine start this time of night, they start. Yeah, I need to get some of those talking book things. And maybe I can get to sleep with them and watch it, listening to them. Oh, I need to get my prescription. See, I'm remembering to take my pills, but a lot of them are running out, so I need to get them. Anybody else hate getting prescriptions filled? Such a ball ache these days. You can't take it into the surgery. You can't drop your prescription off in there. They don't want you to. You can't ring them up anymore for a prescription. They won't take prescriptions by phone. You've got to go on their web page, findyourgp.com or something daft, and order them on that way. Oh, it's enough to put anybody off. I don't know how these little ODs go on that don't have, the internet. How do they go on? You can't go in the surgery to put it in the box like you used to be able to, because you can't get in anymore. Because they won't let you in unless you get a prescription. I don't know. Can't go past the door. They're going to be awkward. They should put a box outside the door so you can put your prescription in there. If you don't want you coming in, you should have a temporary box stuck on the gate. Then, of course, some idiots would probably put a firework inside it and burn everything up, wouldn't they? So irritating. Life at the moment. You can't see a GP if you want to. There's no way you can get one. Can't get an appointment. You ring up the GP and you're listening to a phone message saying, Dad, you've got COVID, have you got this, that, there. So after about a half an hour of listening to this voice, it then says, if you want to make an appointment, you have to go through bookatyourgp.com. And I'm like, oh, people are going to die because they haven't got any internet to go and book it on yourgp.com. It annoys me. That's why I've never been. I keep getting memos saying you are overdue your diabetic treatment. You are overdue your blood pressure. And I'm like, okay, yeah, so what? So I can't get in. So what am I supposed to do? I went for my flu jab the other day because they sent for me for that. So I said to the woman there, I said, how do I book an appointment? She goes, oh, you go on my GP and you book an appointment. So there isn't any. So there isn't any appointments for the whole of October. I said, I'm diabetic. I'm supposed to have everything, checked. I'm telling you, it checks since March. I'm supposed to have it checked every couple of months. Oh, hopefully when I get a different doctor, maybe it'll be different over there. A lot of people will be dying because they can't get through to the GP. Yeah, there's a note on my prescription. The doctor won't prescribe any more of these until he's seen you. Okay, fine. Book me an appointment to see him then. Oh, we don't have any appointments. Right, okay then. Well, I can't go and see him, can I? I suppose he would check my blood pressure, but then it's supposed to be my GP to see whether I need my medication adjusting. So I mean, I've got my own blood pressure machine. No, I haven't been tested for my blood sugars since March. And I'm supposed to have my blood sugars checked every couple of months. So, whatever. If you can't get an appointment, you can't book one. You can't book one online. You can't book one by phone. When can you book one? My son's got a different GP. At least he can get to see his. I can't even get past the front door at ours. There's a woman standing there like Gestapo. She won't let you in. She's taking your temperature, asking you what you want. You say you want an appointment, they say, oh, you've got to do it online. Can't come in. Load of what's it. Yeah, I could get it checked at the chemist, but they can't adjust my medication. The chemist can't. They can take my blood pressure, yeah. But they can't do me HB1C at the chemist, which is what I have to have done about every 2 or 3 months. They draw blood from my arm to do me HB1C, whatever it's called. The chemist can't do that. Oh, I've had my flu jab. Yeah, they let me in for that. Yeah, go over there, stand in that corner there. I walked in, I tried to take my coat off, and she's going, don't put your coat down, don't put your coat down. So I'm trying to hold my coat with one hand and pull my sleeve up while I've got my flu jab. Don't put your bag down, don't put your coat down. I felt like I was on Cracker Jack, you know, and you're holding all the cabbages. Oh, dear. Yeah, no, I had my flu jab about 2 weeks ago. She said, this is different than the other flu jabs you've ever had. This is going to make your arm hurt, your arm ache. Really? Okay, fine. Nothing. Nothing happened at all. Nothing at all. Never does. I don't know whether it means I don't take or I'm immune or what, I don't know. I never get any reactions whatsoever. People get red arms, people get sore arms. Not me, don't get nothing. Oh, sick of taking these tablets. 3 more to go. Yours was sore for a week. Mine's nothing. Never have any reaction whatsoever to any injections I've ever had. When we had our, what do we have? Hepatitis and something else. All righty-ho. I need to one, but I can't. Yeah, we had hepatitis and something else when we went abroad one time. The son and my husband were really poorly. Nothing. Didn't even have a sore arm. It didn't even go red. Their arms swelled up. They had big lumps. They were really ill. Not me. Nothing. I've had all kinds of injections all my life and never had a reaction to anything. I don't know what that means. You know, the body doesn't fight anything. Their body must go, hey, okay, bring it on. Yeah. When we had our polio and stuff at school and that, people were all, oh, my arm. And I'm like, nothing. Nothing at all. Now, we did have a few drama queens. Are you leaving us, Jill? Bye. Last pill. Your stomach one. All gone now. All gone. No, the shingles didn't bother me either. No, I didn't have anything problems with the shingles one. Nothing at all. I don't know why. I get worried because I feel as though I should have a reaction because everybody else seems to have a reaction. And I don't. I'm like, is it wrong? Yeah, I had the smallpox vaccination when we were going somewhere or other. I can't remember where, but it was smallpox outbreak where we were going. I had that as well. Left a scar, no, I didn't leave anything. The only thing I've never had done was my TB. I was off sick at school when they did the TB. And they were supposed to sweep me up and take me, give me an appointment to go to the clinic to have my TB vaccine, and I never had it done. That's one thing I've never had done is a TB vaccine. But I think I'm fairly immune. My dad was a butcher and he used to go and work in the slaughterhouse. And I used to go down to the slaughterhouse even though I hated it. So I was exposed to all kinds of, animal waste, animal whatever. My dad had a really violent sort of reaction like to a smallpox injection, and they said like that he'd obviously been exposed to was it TB, sorry, before, so he'll never catch it. So I don't know whether I got my immune from him. I mean, I was in close contact with somebody from overseas that came in the job centre that had TB. She was coughing all over me. And then I got told, oh, that lady you served last week, she's got TB. Oh, really? I've had so many things in my lifetime, Sandra, measles, mumps, chickenpox, scarlatina, scarlet fever, you name it, I've had it. I've had some of them twice. Chickenpox twice, measles twice. And they had German measles, whatever the difference is in German measles. I had ordinary measles twice, German measles. Like I say, scarlatina, whatever that is, scarlet fever, mumps, everything. I had them all. Still here to live the tale. But I mean, they just shoved us in with people. We used to have like, go and play with such a body. They've got measles, go and play with them. We had no injections or anything like that. I think we got polio injections because polio was rife just before I was born. A lot of children got polio. I mean, I had injections when I was a baby, but Lord knows what they were for. But I know I definitely had polio once. But I can't have been injected against measles, rubella, and all stuff like that because I got them all. My mum wasn't anti-vax or anything like that. It's just that I got vaccinated with whatever was going at the time. You didn't get asked. It's like my son. They didn't ask you, do you want an injection? They just used to say, baby's due an injection now. Roll its sleeve up. Boom. There's none of this. Do you want your child to have an injection or not? None of that. It was like, roll its sleeve up, bang. Roll its leg up, bang. Yeah. I have no idea what Arian got injected against. No idea at all. I never kept a baby book or anything like that. These people who write everything in. Because we had to fill something in one time, and Arian's going, when did I have chickenpox? When did I have? I've got no idea. He says, didn't you write it down? I said, no, I didn't write it down. He didn't have a baby book or anything. Baby's first book where you put a photo in or anything like that. Well, they didn't take photographs in hospital when Arian was born. Now they go around taking photographs of newborn babies. Never took one of my son. Never came around. He's got very few baby photos. We didn't have a camera back in the day. I know it sounds daft because like people today with their babies, there's like about 6 snaps a day on Facebook, isn't there? This is baby looking this way, this is baby looking that way. I've got about 4 photographs of Arian before he was 6 months old, I think. That's about it. No, I've not had shingles. That's one thing I've not had. I've had an injection against it. So I've not had it. Don't want it. I believe it's very painful. So that's one thing I don't want. I think Miguel's nodded off. He's gone very quiet. It's all gone quiet. Yeah, I knew a couple of kids with polio. They used to wear those big caliper things on their legs and, you know, built up shoes and that. So polio was still around when I was a little girl. I remember a few kids wearing calipers. Because they used to rip the trousers. You know, the screw things on them and stuff. I mean, you don't see it now. You don't see kids wearing calipers and stuff. It's quite a thing when I was young. I mean, they didn't go to special school or anything. They just came to ordinary school. They just wore a caliper. You just sort of accepted it. Yeah, we were the same. We didn't have any money to have the film developed if we'd have taken any pictures. I think the only ones I've got of my son are black and white. Yeah, we didn't have money for things like cameras. I used to borrow my dad sometimes to take photographs of my son. Well, that'd be exciting for you, Patricia. Roll up your arm everywhere you go. I bet you never knew what you'd been jabbed for, did you? They didn't tell you anything back in the day, did it? It's just like roll your sleeve up. What's this one for? Oh, just shut up and roll your sleeve up. I don't think anybody ever asked me, Mum, did I have to have one or what? Did I want one? There was none of this sign. You just had to go to school, roll your sleeve up and get jabbed in the arm. You go home and you said to your Mum, I had an injection today. What was it for? I don't know. Don't know. It could have been experimental for all we knew. Sometimes I think it's best that you don't know anything. Today's mums and dads know too much and then they just say, oh no, we don't want that. So that's why measles has come back up again now. I mean, my friend's little brother nearly died with that. He was only a few weeks old and he caught measles. He was really poorly in hospital. They thought they were going to lose him. So it's a serious disease. Yeah, I've lived through like Spanish flu, Asian flu, bird flu, where more people died from COVID, and I just can't work out why. There's such a flipping panic now. You know, why we're all, I'll do as I'm told, I'll wear my mask. I'm not one of these anti-mask people or one of these people who says, well, I'm not doing this. It's against my civil rights, blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, I just kind of don't know why this is so much worse than all the other flus we've had in the past, where more people actually died from them than what are dying now. So I really don't understand. Oh, yeah. Well, most people have all the kids injected with everything. How are you supposed to remember whether they've had every shot they're supposed to have? I would have never. I didn't remember with our Ian when he had to fill that form in that time. When did I have chicken pox? When did I have the meat? I said, I have no idea. No, I won't be doing any more magazine review videos or showing me crocheting off for a bit because I'm not doing anything at the moment. And I'm not buying any more magazines because I'm actually selling some of them on eBay. I've got a pile more to list. So no, I don't. I won't be doing any reviews because I'm stopping buying them now. I pay what £5-6 for each of them. I buy 2 and 3 a month. Don't use anything out of them, and I'm thinking, why do I keep doing that? It's ridiculous. I'm on a pension. Why do I keep spending money? No, I'll be showing crochet off again when I get making things. I've just not made anything. That's why you've not seen me doing anything, Tina, because there's been nothing to show. Don't think you want to see a video of me packing up my boxes, do you? Yeah, I've had typhoid and hepatitis. Again, nothing happened when I had them done, Patricia. My son was poorly. My husband was poorly. I wasn't poorly. Yeah. I don't know where we were going, but there's an outbreak of typhoid somewhere, yeah. Well, I'll do a video and stuff when I get my shed and I'll be organising my shed. I'll show you things like that. Because it'll be a new shed, won't it, with all new shelving and stuff like that. And but that'll be it. But I won't be doing videos like crocheting like I did before. Beach chair camera. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'll be showing you things like that. Oh, I had hundreds and hundreds of these magazines, Rebecca. I've been trying to sell them all off. If you're in the UK, I'm getting about 120 or 99p for most of them. That's all I'm getting for them. Buy them for 5 or 6 quid and sell them for £1, Yeah, maybe I'll do some little trips out when I move because I've got more interesting things to show, won't I? I'll show you the sea, show you the sea wall, show you where everything is. Yeah. There'll probably be more like that, my videos in the future. They won't be like crochet videos the same as they were before because I won't be doing it the same. I mean, it was meant to be like a little business for me that, kept me going a bit. A few quid here and a few quid there, but it didn't work out really. I sold a few things, mostly to America. But then people started wanting custom orders and it just killed me. People were wanting really huge bust sizes in fine yarn and they wanted this colour and that colour and could I alter the neck and could I do the sleeves, this and it just put me right off, to be quite honest. So I've just got to sell off what I've made, probably just at cost price of what I, made them for. People don't want to pay these days. They don't want to pay. They want a custom-made garment for like a 62-inch bust in thin yarn, and it's got to be this, and can it be merino, and can it be that, and can it be... But they only want to pay you £15. No, not enough. They see something on my page, like for, say, like £40 or something, and then they want one, but can I have it in cotton? Can I have it 62 bust? Can I have it this way? Can I have it that way? Yeah, you can, but it's not going to be £15. It's going to be £15 more. Why? Because it takes more yarn. It takes longer to do it. And I thought, nah, had enough. Had enough. No. Yeah, I'm looking forward to having a she shed as well. My son keeps telling me off saying it's not a she shed, it's a shed, mother. So that's me told. Yeah, I'm hoping the shed will be one of the first things we put up because I don't want all the yarn in the house. No, I'm just selling mine off, Lydia. Just the whole magazine's going. I haven't even gone through them to look if there's any patterns I want. I've just took photographs of the front covers. And they're going on eBay. And even then, when they're 99p each, I've got people saying, will you combine the postage for me? Yeah, sure. Do you want me to drive over with them as well? I want to pedal out on my scooter. How people make a living selling things on eBay, I do not know. Because I paid £57 out the other week. I paid £37 out this week for sort of commission, whatever they call it. I haven't even made that much money. Don't know where they get this £37 from. Yeah, I've got rid of so much. I've still got so... There's my phone again. Got so much clutter, Chris, and yet I still got rid of half of it. Got rid of half of my clothes. Got rid of my bedding. Got rid of all sorts of stuff. Oh, gosh, can't see a thing without my glasses. It's terrible when you're blind as a bat, isn't it? Right, what have we got here? Mental health well-being lockdown number 2. Facebook. What does it say? A mental health guide to coping with lockdown in the winter. Oh yeah, I really want to read that. It's bad enough feeling that way without having to read it as well. No, thank you. Go away. Little Drops of Wonderful has made a new video called Halloween and Lockdown. Watch me cat do 65 live in 30 minutes. Live chat with me. Is it Mimi Cat Do? Yeah, Mimi Cat Do. Yeah, I've got rid of half of my stuff and I've still got a pile of stuff already. I'm going to need that shed to put a load of stuff in it. And I won't have any wardrobes when I move, so I've got boxes with my clothes in. I'll be like, where's my clothes? Where's my clothes? What's it in? Which box is it in? Where's it going? And I can't even go in my bedroom when I first moved because they want to put the fitted wardrobes in on the bare floorboard. And then, oh, Mimi Cat Do is live if anybody wants to nip over. Oh, gosh. No, it's stuck. Close. It's gone now. Oh, you're moving in a tiny house. Oh, right, Shad. I could never fit in a tiny house. Well, I could actually fit in a tiny house, except for my wool. My clothes. I could never fit in a tiny wardrobe. I've got so many clothes. I love my clothes. I really do. And my son's like, how many drawers of beads do you need, Mother? Just choose a couple and leave the rest. I said, I can't do that. I can't just have 2 necklaces. He says, I've only got one. He's got like a chain around his neck. I said, yeah, but you're a guy. I need to coordinate. I need all different ones. And he goes, oh, you don't. I didn't like to tell him I threw half of them away. I'm down to about half of my beads anyway. But I've still got a load. Yeah. I have got a lot of clothes though, Chris, honestly. I really do, even though I've got rid of half of them. Yeah. Not made any money out of any of them because I sold a lot of my dresses at about 99 pence or something each, or £1.20. You think I'd bid and pay about £8 or £9 for them, and yet when I'm selling them, nobody wants them. I've trimmed down my clothes by a good half, Patricia, but I've still got tons of clothes. That's why I need a big wardrobe. Orion said, a wardrobe either side of your bed and an up and over will be fine, won't it? I went, no. No. I want all one wall, one up and over, and my bed in the middle. That's what I want in my bedroom. All of my clothes make me happy, Rebecca. That's the thing, yeah. You want to lose weight? Well, you don't look chubby, Chris. Well, I've only seen your face, so I can't really tell. And you're like an iceberg. There's your head and the rest of you's underneath the water. It'll be a ready-made shed. I could have recycled what the clothes and other things. I'm not into that, no. I just got rid of them. Gave half of them away, sold another half, and still got a load. A lot of my sweaters, my old tatty sweaters, went recycled. They just went into the charity bin. You're just chubby for you. I'm chubby for me. I'm fat. No matter about chubby. I am a fat person. I'm slim. At least I'm not like 400 pounds or anything like that. I'm 200 and something, which is still heavy for me because I'm not that tall. My son cannot understand why I need so many clothes and why I need so many things, because they don't. They're minimalistic people, and I'm just not. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think I'm fat, and then I look at these programs on the TV where they're like, my £400 life or my £600 life, and I'm thinking, oh, God, I must be twiggy, little skinny thing compared with those. And yet, according to my GP, I am morbidly obese. I mean, what he would say if he came across somebody that weighed about £400, I don't know. Modge podge. Yeah. Yeah, when I get my shed done, I'll do a video. I'll show you what my shed's like. I can't even do a video here. I haven't even got the chairs I used to sit on to do my videos. They've gone, thrown away. So where I used to sit to do my videos is not there anymore. It's full of boxes and a bed and everything. Quilts. Oh gosh, I'm not a sewer, Patricia. Definitely not a sewer. I love the quilts. I love, people who make quilts. I've got two, but they were ready made, bought, ready done. It's the one I've got on my sofa. My son said, "Oh, that'll look nice in our camper van." I said, "You're not having it. Go and get your own." Arian said, can't you start doing a smaller hobby? I said, like, what? What is a smaller hobby? He said, well, you could crochet up a scarf, and then when you'd finished it, you could unravel it and start all over again. No. What are you going to do? Build your motorbike up and then take it apart again, and then build it up again. Are you going to do that? Don't think so. I wish I had a smaller hobby, really. But I can't think of anything I want to do. My eyesight's not good enough for embroidery or anything like that. I cross stitch. Even reading, I have to wear my glasses and I have to squint at everything. I do like reading, but the trouble with me is I get obsessive. I have to read the book from start to finish in a day. You know, I just can't read a book and put it down, read a book and put it down. I can't do that. I have to read it till it's finished. So you go through an awful lot of books that way. I've given away about 200 books. I tried putting them on eBay, but nobody wanted them, so got rid of them. It's funny, I bought them off eBay, so I wanted them, but nobody wants them when I'm selling them. No, I'm not. Are you going to make some dinner? Right, okay, Lydia. See you next week. I'm not into painting. I'm not much good at that, Chris. There's not a lot of things I am good at, really. Even doing jigsaws hurts me back. And jigsaws are so expensive now. You seen the price of a jigsaw? No, I did O-level art, but I'm rubbish at drawing now. I've not got any interest in it, painting or anything. I don't want to do pottery. That's messy. Don't want to do flower arranging. I can't think of any other hobby I want to do. I'm not much good at sewing, so can't think I want to do sewing. Crochet and knitting is the only hobby I've got. Maybe I should start to knit things in very fine yarn that would take me forever to do. They used to be cheap getting a jigsaw, not even you go to the charity shop now. But I hurt myself because I will lean over like that when I'm doing a jigsaw, and then it hurts all my back and my neck. So I had to stop doing jigsaws because it used to hurt my back so much. I quite enjoyed doing a jigsaw. It used to take me ages, if you get one with millions of pieces in, or you get one with like birds of the world, which I had one time. My God, all them feathers look alike. And all the sky around it was blue. And they were all the same shade of blue, so trying to get pieces that fitted together. Oh dear, it was a nightmare. It took me forever to do that birds of the world. And it was circular, which made it worse. My friend used to have a thing about doing those 3D jigsaws, the ones that you build like a globe, and it sort of stands up. We reconnect you. Ooh. A sheet and a staple gun. I'll probably staple it to myself, Chris. That's how clumsy I am. No, I don't think sewing is my forte. I used to do it Long time ago, I used to make my own clothes. But now, can't be bothered now. So cheap to just buy something secondhand. Pre-loved, I think the word is, isn't it? Pre-loved. I'm not fussy. I'll buy anybody's secondhand stuff. Recycle. I used to be the charity shop queen till all this COVID, and now I don't go in now. But who knows? Are you going now, Rebecca? Yeah, I'll be going in a bit, actually, because it's 12:15 now. Yeah, I buy almost everything except underwear. I always buy new underwear and new appliances for the kitchen and stuff like that. But most of my top clothes is second hand, yeah. You won 7 Guild Awards with your Guild of 80 Women. Wow, what were you doing with your Guild Awards? Do you mean Quilt Awards or Guild Awards? What do you mean, Shad? Good night, Rebecca. I want to know why Shad's got 7 Guilt Awards. I think he means quilt. My friend that I used to go to the knit club with, she makes some fantastic quilts, but they take her forever. She made some beautiful ones for babies as well, little baby ones. Beautiful, yeah. They're so expensive because they take so long to do them. They're a labour of love. It would drive me potty. Doing all that hand stitching. Yeah, I think he means quilt awards, not guilt awards. Come on, put us out of our misery, Shad. What did you win? 6 guilty awards or 6 quilt awards? Shad is not answering. Come on, Shad. Tell us what you meant. No, we're all in suspense. Not telling us. I can't go to bed until you tell me, Shad. He's wandered off. Oh. Yeah, I've took my meds, Patricia, yeah. So I'll be going to bed very, very soon. Yeah, we need to know, don't we? Yeah, we do. Yeah, I could do with a little bell. Ding, ling, ling. Yeah, I've took my meds. That's probably why I'm going sleepy. Although I haven't took any pain meds, so. I haven't taken any of them. I'll take me muscle relaxers. I'll be asleep again until Monday. I've got Gigi on Monday. I need to get up tomorrow and get some work done. Really need to sort those buttons out. I've got far too many buttons. Got tons of the damn things. Shad, will you come back and tell us what your crazy quilt is? Or your crazy guilt? You're just tormenting us. Can't go to bed until you tell me. Probably took Nibbler out or something. Shad, where have you gone? Come on, Shad, you're getting annoying now. Come on, tell us what you meant. Well, the girl's obviously nodded off, so he's not there. Nathan and Ian have probably nodded off as well. Trev's too busy doing his Halloween. Oh, it should be quilts. Yeah, that's what we wanted to know, whether it was quilts or whether it was guilts. We wondered what you're guilty of. So you won an award for your quilt. Right. We're with it now. We can all go to bed now. We thought it was your guilty secret. Oh, dear. Oh. Oh, dear. I'm so tired now. So tired. My eyes are going. You can always tell with me when I'm tired. The eyes go. They go. So it's 12 here, and I've been on for 3 hours and 18 minutes. So I think it's time I put everybody out their misery and went to bed. So I'll see you all next week, because it looks like I ain't going anywhere anytime soon. Yeah. Yeah, just flop out of bed. If you fall out of bed, you'll be all right. I always fall out of bed. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Chris. Right, night, Christine. Night, Shad. Night, whoever's left. Is it Jane? Christine, I don't know who else is left, but night all, everybody. And I'm going to bed now. So, well, good night, Sandra. I'm off to bed. And Jane, off to bed. And Joanna, sorry, I beg your pardon. Right, good night, everybody. I'll see you all next week. Bye now. Bye now. It's not ending. Bye now.